Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at another Combiner Wars figure, and it is Quickslinger, aka Slingshot. So these figures have finally been released. The original Combiner Wars waves, we had these replacement characters that were created in the IDW comics. Instead of Slingshot or Quickslinger here, we got Alpha Bravo on the initial wave, and fans were going crazy because they wanted the original figures, and Hasbro did put them out. They repainted, retooled some figures so that we could get them, and they're online exclusives. I got mine from Amazon.com. They were going for $25 a piece. I wish, however, I had waited a week because you can get these figures at ToysRUs.com for $16.99. I believe at the time of this recording, Big Bad Toy Store was sold out of the figures. I think they were just above retail, around $17 or $18. But if you're looking for this figure, I would say go to Toys R Us first. If you cannot find them there, definitely check out Amazon. So, yeah, you know, it's kind of interesting that, you know, they put this guy together. He's basically a repaint, it looks like, of Firefly with a different head sculpt on him, and he's got a little bio there, which is pretty cool. In fact, they just replaced Firefly on the back of the box, which is kind of funny. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. And here we have Quickslinger in package, or Slingshot, whatever you want to call him. I'm not sure why Breakneck and Quickslinger got the new names. I don't know if it was a copyright thing or what, but they did change the names on these two. But, you know, it is what it is. They do that all the time with Transformers. It's the same box that we've gotten in the Deluxe series for Combiner Wars so far. It says Transformers. We got Generations. It does come with an IDW comic with the likeness of Quickslinger on the back there, looking cool. Robot, his hand, foot, weapon. There's his vehicle mode. It's all about the same. So just kind of a quick close-up. There is the artwork of the comic. There we have little Quickslinger in the package. There's his jet mode. And of course he forms Superion, which is pretty cool. Back of the package, just like all of the other boxes that we've seen so far, which is kind of interesting. We've got how to form Superion, which is kind of interesting. They actually replaced Quickslinger. They replaced Alpha Bravo with him, and in the Stunticon version, they left Off-Road on there, which is interesting. So there we have Robot, there we have Jet, we've got a bio here, so let's kind of bring that up. So if you want to pause and read that, you may definitely do so. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. I am liking him. He is, of course, just a repaint of Firefly, but at least he's got the right head sculpt, and we get a complete G1 Superion set out of this. So let's go ahead and get Quickslinger out of package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Quickslinger out of the package, and I mean, he's a repainted Firefly. Now, I do like they used Firefly. He was my favorite figure of the Aerobots in the original G1, as well as, well, my favorite figure in this new Combiner Wars set. But I think his jet mode looked most like that figure, so I'm glad they went with him. Look at his accessories really fast. Here's the little gun that he comes with. Yeah, I mean, it's a little gun, sure, whatever. He has the exact same foot that Firefly comes with. Which is interesting, except for one thing. So here is the one that comes with Quickslinger. Here's the one that comes with Firefly. The only difference is one has gray plastic for the wheel and the other has white. So other than that, exactly the same. Here is the comic book cover in its full glory. It is actually a same issue that we received before. It just has a different cover. So yeah, is what it is. So here's the figure himself, and I do like it. Again, it's just a repaint of what we've seen before, which is not a bad thing. At least we got the figure, and he's got a new head sculpt that matches the G1, which is kind of funny because he always looked like he had male pattern baldness to me ever since the 80s. So yeah, definitely cool. So here's a close-up really fast. Yeah, I do like him. Mine's got a little bit of red paint on the white. I can fix that pretty easy. Other than that, very nice. I like the black and the red, the yellow paint picks there, the silver. I like the black hands. I like the gold on the knees. Everything looks pretty cool. Definitely digging him. The joints are the same. They're pretty stiff. It doesn't feel like it's had any mold degradation or anything. Posability is all the same. So yeah, definitely cool stuff. So let's go ahead and compare him to his repainted counterpart. Alright, so here we have Quickslinger and Firefly in their robot modes. And yeah, I mean, obviously we have head sculpting differences, paint app differences. This one's got black hands, white hands. The jets on the back are obviously way different. This piece is black, it's white there, red with yellow paint picks, silver with silver paint picks. There's silver underneath the chest, blue under there, and all red crotch plate down here. We get red and blue. Black legs, white legs, and it looks like the legs are different. These are squared off and those are round, so there is a slight mold difference there. That's kind of interesting. This one has gray on the kneecaps, gold, black feet, silver feet. Other than that, about the same. So we did get some mold variation on the heads, obviously, and on the legs. So that's kind of a surprise. Kind of a back shot of both figures. So here are the jets on the backpacks. Obviously all red, all white. Still have black nose tips, orange cockpit, silver cockpit, and some paint variations on the wings. So yeah, pretty much that. Between the two, I still like this one better. I think that one looks better, but I need him to complete my G1 Superion. Absolutely. Here we have Quickslinger and Alpha Bravo. So this was the replacement character that we received in Wave 1 from the original figure in the IDW comics. Yeah, definitely different. This guy was supposed to have the same kind of color scheme that Slingshot had, but he just didn't quite make it to me. The heads are very similar in the fact that they're both orange. This one has silver on the sides. Obviously his is white. He's got a faceplate over his mouth, and he does not. A similar paint scheme. Down the sides, we got orange. It's red here. Silver down the middle of the chest. Black there. He's got the gold or bronze on the arms with white hands. Obviously just black there. Silver legs. We've got black legs, and looking at it, it looks like they have the same legs. So they just swapped out the Firefly's legs on this guy and put the Alpha Bravos on there. That's kind of interesting. And the feet are completely different. Just kind of a back shot of the two. So yeah, white helicopter, white jet. Similar paint applications. So very, very different figures indeed. And really fast, here is a close-up of both Quickslinger and Firefly, just so you can kind of see the difference in the head sculpts. And here is a close-up of Quickslinger and Alpha Bravo, just to show the difference between the two bots. So here we have Quickslinger in his jet mode, and, well, I mean, it's pretty much the same as we get with Firefly, but it looks like Slingshot, and I do appreciate that. I like the color scheme. It is definitely very quick shot, or Slingshot, and yeah, I mean, definitely cool. I like the blue paint apps on the wings there. He's got his orange canopy. Everything else is really just kind of white, kind of like it was in the original toy. He's just kind of collapsed up underneath, so just kind of a close-up. Yeah, I mean, I really do dig it. I like the blue and the red. Definitely looks cool. There's his little stripe on the back of the wing there. Yeah, so definitely fun. I am digging him. So let's compare him to Firefly. So here we have the two jets side by side, and obviously the same mold, but they do have different colors and different paint schemes, which is very cool. Obviously the canopies, the white body versus the red body, but they do have way different paint apps on the wings themselves. You can see that Fireflies here has a very large Autobot logo with some kind of gold and blue, and then Slingshots here, Quickslinger, has got a smaller Autobot logo inside a larger blue stripe, which is very cool. And then the back of the tails have completely different paint schemes going on there. And finally, here we have Alpha Bravo next to Quickslinger, just to kind of show off the differences. He obviously was supposed to be the replacement for Slingshot, but it just doesn't work. I mean, he's a helicopter. He's not a jet, and it's supposed to be a team of jets, but it is what it is. You know, there is the blue and white theme going on between the two, but, well, quite frankly, Quickslinger pulls it off a lot better. And here we have Superion with all the G1 aerial bots. Now, this is not, I don't think, the normal configuration. I think he's supposed to be over here, and maybe him up here, but I don't know. It really doesn't matter. I mean, it's Scramble City style, and, well, quite frankly, that's where I had Alpha Bravo, so I just did a quick swap out. And they look pretty cool. I mean, these two, since they look so close together, it kind of gives them a very symmetrical look. They're just different colors, so it's not too terribly bad. I'll probably end up putting him in the actual configuration he's supposed to be in from the cartoon at some point. But yeah, definitely cool. I like the addition. This rounds off Superion quite well for me. I am very much digging him, and cannot wait to put the G1 Stunticons together with the Lone Wolf figure so we can have some very nice, accurate G1 gestalts. Very cool. And just for a size comparison on how big Superion is, here is the Incredible Hulk and the Red Hulk from Marvel Select. He is much taller than the two of them, although it would definitely be an interesting fight between the three. So is Quickslinger a figure that you want in your Combiner Wars collection? I'm going to say yes. You know, if it's for a kid, they're really not going to care if they've got Quickslinger or Alpha Bravo, but to the G1 collector, you definitely want a Slingshot figure for your Aerial Bots Superion set. So this guy is a very easy pickup, and it was nice that Hasbro put this guy out to appease the fans. When, you know, they put out Alpha Bravo, it made a lot of people upset. Now, the nice thing is you can get this guy for a reasonable amount, so it's not like you have to go get a $40 or $50 Takara figure to supplement the set. It was available online, but that's not really a bad thing. I mean, you can get this guy easily shipped for $25 guaranteed. Again, at the time of the recording, ToysRUs.com had them for $16.99. I suggest checking there first. So there he is, Quickslinger, aka Slingshot, from the Transformers Combiner Wars set. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. What do you think of this figure? Did you order it? Are you passing? Are you okay with Alpha Bravo? I'd love to hear your comments down in the messages below. Definitely thank you for subscribing to my channel and sharing my videos. It really does mean a lot to me. And as always, look for more videos in the future.